All right, what is up, guys? It is Uncle Bob, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with me. We are here in the daylight. I've been getting to do a few of the episodes lately in the daytime. It's been real nice. I think since I'm out of the last house that I was in, I'll be getting to do much more of these videos in the daytime. Not like it really matters, though. I'm not the star of the show, because as you see by the name of the video title, this is a watch-along. It is not a reaction. There will be no audio or video anywhere on screen or anywhere in your ears other than, obviously, my voice, because I am not playing copyright games with giant corporate conglomerates. That's not what I'm doing. Other people with real channels and real production value, they can go through that fight. I'm just here in case anybody watches this who wants to watch One Piece and maybe might just need a friend to watch it with. That's what we're here for. We are here for companion piece. That's what we're about. Trying to take off this ball bearing on my earring here. Trying to put my earring back in. But yeah, this is episode 364 today, 364. And the last episode we watched was a pretty good episode. It was primarily a Chopper episode from what I remember. Or maybe it's just the Chopper part's the part that had the most impact on me when I was watching it, because I have not been able to stop thinking about the Chopper fight. Well, not fight, but what's going to be the Chopper fight. I don't know why I can't get this in my actual ear hole. This is a smaller earring too. Maybe that's why. I'm used to having my bigger earrings in. I'll get it in a little bit. I'm not gonna fiddle around with it right now. But we got to see Hogback go over his whole recounting of how he took over Cindry, where he was just, being a bit of an incel, and by a bit, I mean a lot of bit. So, he was doing that, and I think Cindry was, she was like a seamstress, I think, and started like hitting the pop music scene and was getting it big, and Hogback wanted to propose, but she had a fiance, and when apparently she passed away in a tragic accident, he decided this is the perfect time to make her a zombie and get rid of her free will. Because, as he was saying, what was inside of her didn't matter. All that mattered was her beauty. So basically, all the things that he cared about her for were all just skin deep. Just, premium incelanese. So, honestly, the part that grossed me out the most was when Hogback told Cindry to lick the floor. Because, it wasn't sexual, but just the way that he ordered her around in that moment was just a way to be like, you have no free will. You're under my control. And just, seeing her do that was just pretty wild. And I think at the end, Chopper ended up having some kind of effect on her to where I think she said something really messed up. Something like, I can't move, or something like that. Just something to denote that she wasn't in control of her body. And that was, honestly, pretty depressing. So, yeah, we're going to get the end of that, or we're going to get more of that. And we're also going to get to see, I think Oars had just arrived to where Moria was. So we're going to see whatever problems he causes for Luffy now that he's become fully zombified. Like, he's now a proper minion. But we'll see how well that works, because we saw with I forget the name of the zombie that has Zoro's shadow and the Dogwin. The two of them still ended up fighting each other. And I don't know if that's meant to imply that even when they lose a lot of, the person whose shadow they have, that there's still this core nugget that might still be in there. I don't know if them fighting is supposed to represent that, because then that obviously means that there might be something in Oars that Luffy and them might be able to, you know, snap back into him. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But let's get it started, guys. Let's get it started. Let's unmute this. 3, 2, 1, start. I talked for like 3 minutes. You should hopefully have whatever other device you could find to watch it with me. We all have 2 devices now. It is the year of our Lord. And then me and my girl just finished season 2 of live action One Piece last night. That was a pretty good ending. The only thing I didn't like about the finale is that Kureha did not call Chopper when they said farewell. She did not call him her stupid son. The actress just called him a foolish boy, which is a very anime-coded phrase. So I'm fine with it, but I would have liked it better if she called him her stupid son. Especially because, you know, and I told my girl this, that the moment that everybody recognizes from that arc is Hiriluk's speech. And because I had heard so much about that speech before I even ever watched One Piece, sorry if those raindrops are kind of distracting. I had heard enough about that scene in that moment that when I finally actually saw it, it just didn't do, not that it didn't do it for me, it didn't hit as hard as it should have because I had heard so much about it. It was a moment that was really played up by fans a lot. So that part didn't get me as much, but when Kureha called Chopper her stupid son, that got to me. That got me almost crying. Sagasi. Dai Kaizoku Jidai. Hell yeah. Yeah, and before this, we had never seen Hogback act this, like, cruelly towards Cindry. Like, it's what... Like, when he's got to put on this show here for Chopper, he does. Yeah, that lick the floor part was wild. Old girl is just face down, ass up. And then Chopper's almost just trying to wake her up. giving Chopper shins to his ribcage. Jigoro. Santoryu. Weave, 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 weave. Oh yeah, and they jumped off. I can't remember what exact dumb nonsense they did to Looney Tunes their way into my body doesn't move. That's wild. That was the phrase. My body doesn't move. Gross. Hogback is fucking gross. You know, I don't know when or where, or if it already happened or it is yet to happen. I'm not sure yet. But I remember when, I remember hearing that this is one of the arcs that a lot of people say was really poorly paced. And I'm not going to lie, so far, it's not bothered me. Woo! I've had a nagging cough the last few days. Which means I definitely shouldn't be, smoking, but, Big man himself at dick height. So how did Chopper get her to snap out of this, mind control? Does a body with the soul still have feelings? Yep. Wow. Get him, Chopper. Get him, Chopper. You're not even human. or a Marimo. Making extra leg. All right, this is probably a foot person's wet dream here. Yeah, it is bigger than a giant. Hearing Luffy's voice actress. Ah, that's what pisses off Luffy. You're my shadow. Don't listen to him. Ain't no way you're going to be me accepting orders. Absolutely not. Moriya-sama. That was Luffy behavior right there. Oh, looks like Hogback is about to get dropped whether he wants to be or not. Use them like fucking Yoshi. Use them as a jumping platform. Kick him, Cindry. Kick him in the face. Kick him in the face. No, don't move the rock. Don't move the rock. Don't move it. Hogback is bitch made. Get him. Or just step on him on accident. Oops. She's gonna fucking murder-suicide by oars this man. My body doesn't move. That's right. Woof. Whew. She's going to accept all of this foot. Nothing but a pretty face. You don't have to die either. You can just be a zombie and just be free. She genuinely just smiled. Giving someone just their body back is not enough. Bye. I hope you're gone. And I feel like Cindry just, was like, you know what? I've been dead 10 years. Let's let it be, let's go to rest. I could see her doing that, but I also really hope that, like, we just see Cindry just off in the distance, just wandering around Thriller Bark later. Come on. If it would be both hilarious if Oars does either acts like Luffy and doesn't recognize Usopp as Sogeking, or if it's so obvious that somehow even Oars figures it out. Both of those are funny. Damn, she just disappeared right out of his arms. Come on, you know Absalom is still around. The tables have turned. Bro, you sound like you have bronchitis. You sound worse than me right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he climbs up Oars. Not the afro. That is a big-ass Luffy. I can't tell how well animated or goofy that running animation was. Bro, she is not going to be a silent bride. Seems like Luffy's, even in his giant size, is basically a giant liability. So they're going to just remove him? Can Robin just rip him off? What is this sound that Usopp is making? Bro, it's gonna take all of you. To be continued. Alright. That is gonna be it. I basically got everything I wanted out of this episode. Like I said, I just hope in the end that Cindry got to live zombie, you know, but the equivalent to living. I hope she gets it. And I hope Hogback stays smashed. I hope he stays just flattened like a pancake. So that's going to be it. I got to go pick up my daughter from school. So take it easy, guys. Adios. Peace.